Lost in the wilderness, with hope fading fast, a hiker's cry for help is answered by an unexpected hero. But how did a loyal dog find his way to a lost soul miles from home? And what happened next? Alex loved the wilderness. The air felt cleaner there. The scent of pine needles was a balm. The quiet settled deep in their soul. Alex felt truly alive amidst towering trees and rugged peaks. This time, Alex needed the wild more than usual. A recent work project had been draining. A difficult conversation lingered. Solitude called. Alex chose Whispering Pines Peak. It was a challenging trail, less traveled, perfect for quiet reflection. Alex packed carefully. Map, compass, extra food, water filter, a small first aid kit. They felt prepared, confident, maybe a little too confident. Alex told her best friend, Sarah, about the plan. Just a few days. I'll be back before you know it. They downplayed the trail's remote nature. Sarah trusted Alex, but a small worry flickered in her eyes. The first day was glorious. Sunlight streamed through the canopy. Birds sang their intricate songs. Alex climbed steadily. The rhythm of boots on earth was meditative. Thoughts began to untangle. Peace settled. Then, the sky changed. Dark clouds assembled quickly. The wind picked up. It whispered warnings through the pines. Rain began to fall, light at first, then a relentless, driving downpour. Visibility dropped. Alex pulled out the map. It was already damp. One path looked like another. A fallen tree blocked the main trail. Alex went around it, or thought they did. Panic was a cold seed. It sprouted slowly. Alex checked the compass. It spun, confused by magnetic rock perhaps. Or Alex was just confused. Every tree looked the same. Every ridge felt unfamiliar. The trail markers had vanished. Alex was lost. Night fell like a heavy blanket. The rain eased, but the cold bit deep. Alex found a shallow overhang. Not much shelter, but something. Fear was a constant companion now. The wilderness, once a friend, felt menacing. Its silence was vast, oppressive. Alex ate a little food, drank some water. Resources were precious. Each bite, each sip was a countdown. The next day, Alex tried to backtrack. The terrain was unforgiving. Steep slopes, loose rocks, dense undergrowth tore clothes. Scratched skin. Alex slipped. A sharp pain shot through an ankle. It swelled quickly. Limping, Alex pushed on. Hope was a fragile thing. Alex shouted for help. The voice was swallowed by the immense forest. Again and again, only echoes answered. Alex tried to make a signal fire. Everything was too damp. Wetwood smoked pitifully, then died. A small mirror flashed sunlight. If there was any sun, if anyone was looking, despair began to creep in. It was a chilling fog. Alex huddled against a tree. The injured ankle throbbed. Food was nearly gone. The water filter was slow. Each drop precious. Thoughts of Sarah surfaced. Regret was a bitter taste. Why this trail? Why alone? The phone had died hours ago. A useless brick. Alex felt so utterly, terribly alone. Another night approached. Colder. Darker. Max was a golden retriever. His fur was the color of sunshine. His eyes held a deep, knowing warmth. He belonged to Sarah. Or perhaps, Sarah belonged to him. They were inseparable. Max understood Sarah's moods. A slight frown. A quickened step. He knew. Max adored Alex too. Alex was an extension of Sarah's joy. Alex meant exciting walks. Energetic games of fetch. Sneaky treats under the table. Alex had a unique scent. Earthy. Adventurous. Max knew it well. He associated it with happiness. Sarah grew worried. Alex was late checking in. Very late. Her calls went straight to voicemail. She paced the small cottage. Max watched her. His tail gave a hesitant thump, then stilled. Sarah's anxiety filled the air. It was a scent Max knew. Distress. He whined softly, nudged her hand with his wet nose. Sarah made frantic calls. Her voice was tight with fear. She grabbed her keys. She had to go to the trailhead. Maybe Alex's car was still there. In her distress, she left the back door slightly ajar. Max saw his chance. Alex's old hiking sweater lay on chair. Max sniffed it deeply. That familiar, love scent, mixed with Sarah's fear. He slipped out, quietly, purposefully. Sarah was on the phone again, her back to him. Max trotted to the edge of the yard. He looked toward the mountains. The scent pulled him. Faint, but there. Alex was out there. Alex needed help. Sarah needed Alex. Max's journey began. He followed the scent only he could perceive. His paws, usually on soft grass or carpet, met rough ground, sharp stones, thorny bushes. He pushed on, determination set in his noble face. His big heart beat with a singular purpose: find Alex. The wilderness was vast, unfamiliar. Max crossed shallow streams. The cold water refreshed his tired paws. He climbed over fallen logs, pushed through thick ferns. He was a house dog, a companion, not a wild creature. But instinct was a powerful guide. Love was an even stronger fuel. He drank from puddles, from clear running brooks. Hunger gnawed. He was not a hunter. He sniffed for drop scraps. Found nothing. The nights were cold. He curled up at the base of large trees, shivering sometimes. But the thought of Alex, the scent memory, kept him going. His paws became sore. He limped occasionally, but he did not stop. He was a golden arrow, shot towards a beloved target. Each sunrise brought renewed resolve. He whined softly. Alex, where's Alex? Sarah contacted the authorities. Her voice broke. She explained Alex's hiking plan, or what she knew of it. Whispering Pines Peak. Experienced hiker, but solo. The sheriff listened patiently. He promised to send a team. The search and rescue, SAR, unit assembled. Volunteers mostly. Men and women who knew these mountains. They understood the risks. They respected the wild. A command post was set up near the trailhead. Maps were spread on a folding table. Areas were grid off. Sheriff Brody coordinated. Alex has been missing for over 36 hours now, he said. His voice was grim. Weather has been poor. We need to move fast. The challenges were immense. The forest was dense. Visibility on the ground was often just a few feet. Rescuers had to shout to stay in contact. The terrain was brutal. Steep inclines, hidden ravines, slippery scree slopes. Every step was an effort. Every hour that passed diminished hope. Sarah waited at the command post. She clutched a photo of Alex. Her face was pale, exhausted. She provided details. Alex's favorite snack, the color of their backpack, anything, everything. She prayed. Days blurred into a painful sameness. Teams went out at dawn, returned at dusk, empty-handed. Frustration grew. The urgency became a heavy weight. They were searching for a needle in a colossal, green haystack. Helicopters were grounded by shifting winds and low clouds. We need a break, one rescuer, a young woman named Maria, muttered. She wiped sweat from her brow. Her legs ached. Then, on the third day of the official search, a call came over the radio. Command, this is Team Alpha. We have something. Sheriff Brody leaned closer. Go ahead, Alpha. We've spotted a dog. Golden Retriever. Matches the description of the friend's dog. He's on a ridge above us, barking like crazy. Sarah, who had been listlessly stirring coffee, shot upright. Max, she whispered. Is it Max? The radio crackled. He seems agitated. He's looking back into the trees, then at us, like he wants us to follow. Could be a stray. Another voice cautioned from the command tent. But Brody had a hunch. Alpha, approach with caution. See if he leads you. The dog was indeed Max. He was thinner, his golden coat matted with burrs and dirt, but his eyes burned with fierce intelligence. He barked again, a clear, insistent sound. He took a few steps towards the dense tree line, looked back at the rescuers, whined, then barked again, led them. He had to lead them. Maria from Team Alpha felt a surge of adrenaline. He's not just barking. He's telling us something. She started to climb. Come on, boy. Show us. Max bounded a short way, waited, urged them on. He knew. Alex was close. Alex was fading, huddled in a small, damp hollow. The pain in the ankle was a dull, constant fire. Consciousness drifted. Images flickered. Sarah smiled. The warmth of sunshine. Was this it? A strange peace began to settle. A surrender. Then a sound. Faint at first. A bark? Alex's head felt heavy. Was it a dream? The wild dogs of the forest? No. That bark was familiar. So deeply familiar. Hope, tiny and almost extinguished, flared. Max. The whisper was barely audible. The undergrowth rustled. Violently. A golden blur burst through. Max. Oh, it was Max. He was whining. A sound of pure, frantic joy and relief. He scrambled towards Alex, licked their face, nuzzled their neck. His tail thumped wildly against the damp earth. Alex's eyes filled with tears. Hot tears. Cleansing tears. Max. Oh, Max. Alex hugged him, buried their face in his messy fur. The dog smelled of pine, and earth, and loyalty. Alex sobbed. Great, shuddering sobs. Not of despair, but of overwhelming relief. Of gratitude so profound it ached. Max was real. He was here. Alex was not alone anymore. The dog whimpered, licked away the tears. He pressed close. A warm, living comfort. Alex clung to him. Strength, long depleted, seemed to flow back in a small, vital trickle. Max had found them, against all odds. This beautiful, brave dog. Soon, other sounds came. Voices. Human voices. Calling out. Hello. Can you hear us? Alex tried to shout. The voice was weak. Croaky. Max barked. A series of loud, clear barks. Guiding them in. We hear you. We're coming. Maria was the first rescuer to reach Alex. She saw the hiker. Pale. Injured. But alive. And the dog. Max was pressed protectively against Alex. His gaze fixed on the rescuers. Alert. Proud. We found you. Maria said softly. Relief washed over her. The reunion was emotional. Alex could barely speak. Kept stroking Max's head. Murmuring thanks. The rescuers worked efficiently. Assessed Alex's condition. Splinted the ankle. Provided water. Warmth. Max watched every move. He only relaxed when Alex was safely on a stretcher. He walked beside it. A furry guardian. The journey out was arduous, but filled with a new lightness. Alex was safe. Max patted patiently, occasionally licking Alex's hand. Sarah was waiting at the command post when the news came. Alex found. Alive. She wept. Then, she saw Max trotting faithfully beside the rescue team. Her brave, wonderful Max. She ran to him. Knelt. Hugged him tightly. You did it, Max. You found Alex. Max licked her face. His job was done. His people were safe. The story of Alex and Max spread quickly. The local news picked it up. Hero dog leads rescuers to lost hiker. Photos of Max, looking noble despite his ordeal, were everywhere. Alex, recovering in a small local hospital, recounted the story. The despair, the fading hope. Then, the sound of that beloved bark. He saved my life, Alex said, voice thick with emotion. Sarah sat beside the bed, Max's head resting on Alex's lap. He's more than a dog. He's family. He's a hero. Max thumped his tail. He seemed to understand. He enjoyed the gentle ear scratches. Rescuers share their part. How Max had been so determined. How he'd unerringly led them through treacherous terrain. Even seasoned SAR members were amazed by his focus, his endurance, his unwavering loyalty. Max's journey had been a testament to an animal's incredible instinct and its boundless love. The days that followed were filled with recovery and reflection. Alex's ankle healed slowly. The physical scars would fade. The emotional impact would last a lifetime. Every time Alex looked at Max, gratitude welled up. This dog, this incredible creature, he had faced the wilderness alone, driven by nothing but love. An instinct. Max had not expected a reward. He did not understand medals or news headlines. His reward was Alex's hand stroking his fur, Sarah's gentle voice, the warmth of their shared home. He had acted from a place of pure, unconditional love, a love that asked for nothing in return. The courage Max displayed was extraordinary. He was a companion animal, gentle by nature, yet he had braved harsh conditions, faced unknown dangers, all to find someone he loved. His compassion was a silent, powerful force. It had bridged the gap between despair and rescue. Alex learned a profound lesson. The bond between humans and animals was deeper than words could express. Our furry companions are not just pets. They're sentient beings, capable of profound emotion, deep loyalty, and incredible bravery. They sense our joys, our sorrows, our fears, and sometimes they step up in ways that leave us breathless with awe. The world seemed brighter now, fuller. Alex appreciated the small things more. The warmth of the sun, the taste of fresh water, the unwavering presence of a loving dog. Max was a constant reminder of what truly mattered. Connection, love, loyalty. Alex often shared the story, not for fame, but to honor Max, to remind people of the silent heroes in their own lives. The dogs, The cats, the animals who offer their hearts so completely, who ask for so little and give so much. Look at them, Alex would say, gesturing to Max, who would inevitably be leaning against Alex's leg. They teach us about love in its purest form, unconditional, unwavering. We are so lucky to have them. The experience changed Alex. The wilderness was still a place of beauty, but now it held a different respect, a reminder of vulnerability and of incredible strength, not just human strength, but the strength of a bond that had saved a life, a bond forged in love and proven in the heart of the wild. Max, the golden hero, was a living testament to that power, and every wag of his tail, every soft sigh, was a reminder of the best kind of love, the kind that never gives up, the kind that finds you, even when you are lost.